IT Black Crude LLC presents the PK well opportunity in Archer County, Texas. IT Black Crude, or ITBC for short, is an oil and gas operator that offers investment opportunities in oil and gas wells throughout Texas through both direct participation programs and direct working interest. Participating in oil and gas plays with ITBC gives the investor the ability to take advantage of high capital profit potential as well as hedging against market instability. Our PK well drilling prospect is located 18 miles south of Wichita Falls in Archer County, Texas. A precise location is presented to you within the full investor presentation. ITBC has secured the leasehold of 339 acres, and we plan to drill 2 vertical wells. In the early 1950s, this same field produced over 2.2 million barrels of oil, or an average of 69,000 barrels of oil per well drilled. During this time in history, however, the technology certainly did not exist to maximize its production. In the 60 years plus since then, we now have the methods and the technology to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity to drill and recover substantially larger amounts of oil per new well. Our engineering shows that the field's potential should produce more than 200,000 barrels of oil or more, and our well locations are perfectly situated in the highest production zones in the field. We have the luxury of 3D seismic engineering to prove both the presence of and the precise location of the oil reserves as well as the reserve estimates. Additionally, there are 2 major independent pay zones. After the completion of these pay zones, there remain 6 secondary pay zones that we'll be exploiting as well, allowing for a generational and multi-decade monthly payout. The initial well drilled in this field in 1953 flowed at 354 barrels a day and ended up producing more than 225,000 barrels of oil before the well was plugged. The production curve showed a very gradual decline over the years, with the only change in production occurring in April 1969 when the well was reperforated and then plugged. The play zone has been left almost untouched since 1969 until April and December of 2003, when a company called Texas Crude Operator, Inc. drilled and completed 2 wells that have produced more than 74,000 barrels of oil. The seismic confirmation in our possession validates that there are extensive reserves that remain untapped in locations where the PK wells will be located. According to our engineering estimates, the new wells should produce more than 100,000 barrels of oil minimum, plus an additional 50,000 to 75,000 barrels of oil for well number 2. However, we have made all of our projections on 50 barrels per day, offering an extremely conservative estimate while offering a substantial upside to our funding partners for years and years of continuous well productivity. The 3D seismic geographic below shows the location of PK well number 1 and PK well number 2. The single X is the location of well 1, and the double X is the location of well 2. Both wells are strategically located at the 2 most dense areas of the play. We will work directly with some of the most knowledgeable industry experts and offer unique access to specialized information and analytical tools to assure success in the field. ITBC is extremely selective in the projects we undertake and choose only projects with the highest profit potential. By having boots on the ground throughout Texas, this gives us a tremendous advantage to cherry pick only the best opportunities. ITBC offers 100% transparency to our funding partners. ITBC holds ourselves to the strictest standards of ethics, and we demand the same from our industry associates as well. Responsibility to the environment is always on the forefront of our approach. ITBC's bulletproof approach to oil production begins with our one-of-a-kind methodology for unearthing and executing on our opportunities. Located in San Angelo, Texas, the heart of the Permian Basin, we use a direct approach to find successful small to medium oil and gas projects. With more than 45 years of combined oil field experience, ITBC is a one-of-a-kind oil and gas company offering up one-of-a-kind opportunity to capitalize on the greatest oil boom in the history of the world. The partners of ITBC also own and operate a company called Big Star Energy Services, LLC. Big Star is a standalone oil and gas well servicing company that provides high-valued well servicing and well maintenance opportunities to small and large oil and gas companies. Through Big Star, ITBC is constantly presented with prime small play drilling opportunities in the most prolific production zones throughout Texas. Drawing on our lead drillers' 30-plus years of oilfield experience allows us to handpick only the best opportunities to proven production. ITBC plays are all grounded in responsible drilling practices and proven geological recovery methods, including cutting-edge 3D seismic reporting that demonstrates how much oil is in the ground, where the oil is, and the best strategies to recover it. ITBC has already sourced over $450 million in oil and gas and condensate, and we've barely scratched the surface. Our properties have proven geological reserves in the millions of barrels, meaning they will continue to reap significant rewards year after year and decade after decade. You should consider taking part of that profit. With our method of doing business, coupled with a dream team of professional management, we include one of the best oil drillers in Texas with decades of experience and collectively have thousands of wells either drilled, repaired, or plugged under our belt. ITBC ensures a reliable and continuous portfolio of successful and high-producing wells. Texas is home to the biggest oil boom in the history of the world. This boom is expected to last for decades and presents a tremendous opportunity not only for the major oil companies, but also for the smaller, independent operators with the experience, expertise, and the vision to take advantage of this massive opportunity. ITBC is perfectly positioned to help our investor partners capitalize on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We deliver outstanding operator and financial results by aggressively building and managing a balanced portfolio of oil and gas properties within a range of project dimensions. With a philosophy of operational professionalism, continuous improvement, and pure performance, ITBC is redefining what it means to be in the oil business. Our motto is integrity first. We get results. ITBC's team has already sourced millions of dollars in oil and gas from our leases, and we've barely scratched the surface. Our leases have proven reserves in the millions of barrels. That means that they will keep producing, and our investors will keep profiting for years and even decades to come. We do our homework. ITBC's name is synonymous with due diligence and meticulous attention to detail. Every well we purchase or drill is evaluated extensively in advance, adhering to a strict 10-point due diligence process. We don't make a move on a prospective project unless we're confident it will deliver, period. ITBC draws on the state-of-the-art geological methods and technologies, including cutting-edge 3D seismic recording. This gives us an unprecedented insight into each opportunity and its potential. We know where the oil is, we know how much there is, and we know how to recover it. What is it about ITBC that sets us apart from every other oil company in the industry? One, our Big Star connection. Big Star Energy Services gives us an access to exceptional opportunities, and we handpick only the very best locations. We simply have a competitive advantage of unusual access. Two, our industry experience. We have decades of combined experience covering everything from project consulting to drilling and well maintenance to finance. We put that experience to work for our funding partners to maximize their success. Three, it's our exceptional returns. We are unsurpassed in the industry in terms of both size and the security of the returns we deliver to our investors. And best of all, we do all the work. You don't own corporate stock or a piece of a royalty pool. You own direct working interest in a high-producing oil well. Nothing pays as well, period. What is it about ITBC that sets us apart from every other oil company, you say? Well, our current opportunity is one of the best infill drilling opportunities in Texas today. It's important to note that our revenue projections are based only on 50 barrel per day recovery, although historical flows in this oil field show initial recovery values well in excess of 100 barrels per day. Our funding partners will recover 112% of their capital contribution by month 14. However, if production recovery rates are higher, the recovery period will be much shorter. Our estimated worst case scenario to reach 112% of the investment is at a 50 barrel per day recovery with a 5-year internal rate of return at more than 46.82% and a 5-year return on investment of 41%. And that's only the first 5 years. These wells should continue to produce for 15 to 25 years. The difference with ITBC is that we offer full participation in actual working wells. Our funding partners are not buying stock or a piece of royalty pool, but rather direct working interest in high-producing oil and gas wells. The difference between this structure and other company structures is a higher income potential to our funding partners through our model. We strive to maintain aligned interests with all of our partners, and co-ownership just seems to be the best way. If you would like a full investor package on our PK well opportunity, please fill out the contact form associated with this page and click submit. One of our principals will be in touch with you as soon as possible. Just a note, ITBC will never sell or distribute your information and will never solicit or call you without a request from you for doing so. We would like to take this opportunity and thank you for spending your time considering our opportunity and hope to hear from you in the near future. Thank you and have a great day.